Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, written and published by Echoes of Enlightenment, isn't just another book on productivity. It's a wake-up call for anyone who feels overwhelmed by the demands of daily life. In a world that moves faster every day, this book reminds us that if we don't take control of our time, it will take control of us. Today, we're diving into the powerful lessons from Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, to help you stop procrastinating, focus on what truly matters, and make every minute count. This isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter, aligning our actions with our goals, and building a life of purpose and impact. So if you're ready to transform your relationship with time and take back control, let's get into the key strategies from this book that will help you become the master of your time. Chapter 1. The Importance of Time Management. Time is the one resource we can never get back. We each have just 24 hours in a day, and it's how we choose to use those hours that shapes our lives, our happiness, and our overall well-being. In Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, emphasizes that managing time isn't simply about getting more done or being busy. It's about aligning our actions with our deepest goals, dreams, and values. This approach to time management allows us to live a more meaningful life, one where our efforts actually move us closer to what we truly want. Understanding time's true value is the foundation of effective time management. If we treat each minute with importance, we're less likely to let it slip away on things that don't serve our future. Think of time as an investment. Every choice you make with it is a decision about what you want for yourself and your future. Begin by asking yourself, am I spending my time on things that bring me closer to my goals, or am I letting it slip away on things that don't matter? The beauty of mastering time lies in gaining control over our own lives. Once we realize how valuable each moment is, we can start allocating it toward what truly matters, building meaningful relationships, working toward personal and professional goals, and finding joy in the things we love. When our time is aligned with our values, it becomes a source of fulfillment and purpose rather than stress and regret. By acknowledging time's importance, we create a life that's not only productive but also aligned with who we are and who we want to become. Let's start viewing time as more than just minutes ticking by. Every hour is an opportunity to shape a life we are proud of, a life where we make progress, enjoy purpose, and live with intention. Chapter 2. Recognizing Time Wasters. One of the biggest obstacles to mastering our time is the countless distractions that surround us daily. It's easy to let hours slip by without realizing how much time is being wasted. From endlessly scrolling through social media, binge-watching TV shows, or getting caught up in unimportant tasks, time wasters can rob us of the hours we need to accomplish our goals. In Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, recognizing these time wasters is essential to taking back control of our lives. The first step in overcoming these distractions is becoming aware of where our time is actually going. Most of us have certain routines or habits that seem harmless, but in reality can eat up large portions of our day. Social media, for instance, may start with a quick check, but can easily lead to hours of aimless scrolling. Similarly, taking frequent breaks to watch a show or browse online can quickly become a habit that drains our focus and productivity. To reclaim these lost hours, we need to identify our biggest time wasters and ask ourselves if they're adding any real value to our lives. For example, while relaxing with a show or catching up with friends online can be enjoyable, it's important to set boundaries. Are we watching just one more episode instead of working toward our goals? Are we scrolling out of boredom instead of engaging in something fulfilling? By asking these questions, we can start making conscious choices about how we use our time. A powerful way to gain awareness is by tracking your time for a few days. Write down everything you do and how long each task takes. This might feel tedious at first, but it's incredibly revealing. Once you see where your time goes, you'll likely spot patterns that help you make smarter choices. By cutting out even a few minutes of unnecessary distractions, you'll find that you suddenly have more time for the things that genuinely matter. Identifying and reducing time wasters is all about aligning our time with our goals and values. When we're mindful of how we spend each hour, we can focus our energy on things that enrich our lives and bring us closer to the future we desire. Remember, small changes add up. By reclaiming those lost minutes, we gradually build a life that is purposeful, productive, and aligned with our dreams. Chapter 3. Setting Priorities with the 80/20th Rule. One of the most powerful concepts in time management is the 80/20th Rule, also known as the Pareto Principle. This principle states that 80% of our results come from just 20% of our efforts. In other words, not all tasks are created equal. Some actions have a much larger impact on our success and happiness than others. In Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, how to identify those high-impact activities and focus our energy on them to make meaningful progress without wasting time on less important tasks. To apply the 80/20th rule, we must first learn to recognize which activities drive the most value in our lives. For example, at work, there may be a few key tasks that contribute most significantly to our productivity, whether it's focusing on big projects, developing critical skills, or building important relationships. In our personal lives, it could be spending quality time with family or working on personal development that gives us the most satisfaction. The 80/20th rule encourages us to identify these high-yield tasks and prioritize them above all else. By shifting our focus to the tasks that matter most, we also reduce the time and energy spent on things that have minimal impact. Many of us fall into the trap of thinking that being busy means being productive, but this isn't necessarily true. We might fill our day with small, time-consuming tasks, like organizing files, responding to non-urgent emails, or performing repetitive activities that don't actually contribute to our larger goals. According to the 80/20th rule, we can achieve much more by concentrating on the few tasks that create the greatest outcomes. Here's a practical way to implement this rule. Start each day by identifying your top 1 to 3 priorities that align with your most important goals. Ask yourself, what are the few things I can do today that will make the biggest difference? By committing to complete these high-priority tasks first, you ensure that even if you don't accomplish everything on your to-do list, you've made significant progress on the things that count the most. Applying the 80/20th rule helps us work smarter, not harder. It allows us to conserve our energy for what truly matters, ultimately leading to greater satisfaction and success. By consistently prioritizing high-impact activities, we can create a fulfilling and purpose-driven life, where our time is spent on tasks that genuinely move us forward. Chapter 4. Goal Setting and Time Blocking. Goal setting is essential in becoming the master of your time. Without clear goals, it's easy to drift from one task to another without a sense of direction or purpose. In Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, setting specific, achievable goals gives us a roadmap to follow, helping us focus on what we truly want to accomplish. But having goals isn't enough. We need a structured approach to bring them to life. That's where time blocking comes in. Time blocking is a powerful technique that involves dedicating specific blocks of time to different tasks or activities throughout your day. By assigning fixed periods for each goal or task, you eliminate guesswork, minimize distractions, and can focus on one thing at a time. This intentional scheduling keeps you on track and ensures that you're consistently making progress toward your goals. Time blocking doesn't just help you complete tasks. It also helps you create a balanced life, allowing room for work, personal growth, rest, and social time. To get started with time blocking, begin by setting clear, measurable goals. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve this week, this month, or this year? Break these goals into smaller steps or tasks, then assign blocks of time in your calendar for each one. For example, if you're working on a personal development goal, such as learning a new skill, dedicate a specific hour each day solely for that purpose. This way, You're creating a habit and building momentum toward achieving that goal. Time blocking also brings flexibility, as it allows you to prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance. If something unexpected comes up, you can move around your blocks without completely derailing your day. You might choose to block off your mornings for high-energy, focused work and leave more relaxed activities, like answering emails, for the afternoon. This way, you're aligning your energy levels with the type of work you need to accomplish, maximizing both productivity and efficiency. The benefit of time blocking is that it keeps you disciplined and intentional with your time, making each hour meaningful. As you build this habit, you'll notice that you're able to get more done in less time and with less stress. Rather than feeling overwhelmed by a long to-do list, you're empowered by a structured day that reflects your goals and values. By combining goal setting with time blocking, you're well on your way to creating a productive, purpose-filled life where every moment counts. Chapter 5. The Power of Routines and Habits. Routines and habits are the building blocks of a productive and well-balanced life. In Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, emphasizes the importance of establishing daily routines to create consistency, reduce decision fatigue, and maximize productivity. When we build strong habits and routines, we free up mental energy, allowing us to focus on the tasks that matter most without constantly debating what to do next. A powerful routine starts with a clear intention and structure. The book suggests beginning with a morning routine that sets the tone for the day. For example, dedicating the first hour to energizing activities, like exercise, meditation, reading, or journaling, can help clear your mind, boost your mood, and prepare you to face the day's challenges. This initial routine anchors your day, setting a foundation of clarity and focus that can carry over into everything you do. In addition to a morning routine, incorporating habits into your workflow is key to maintaining productivity throughout the day. Instead of tackling your tasks randomly, establish patterns for how you approach different types of work. For instance, set aside specific times for deep, focused work without distractions, then create regular intervals for breaks to recharge. By following a structure, your brain becomes conditioned to expect certain tasks at certain times, making it easier to stay on track and maintain momentum. Building habits also helps reduce the energy we expend on decision-making. When you have routines in place, you no longer need to decide each morning whether to exercise, meditate, or start a specific task. You simply follow the plan. This eliminates decision fatigue, allowing you to save your mental energy for more complex or creative tasks. The book highlights that building a routine doesn't mean every day has to be rigid. It's about creating a flow that supports your goals while leaving room for flexibility. Start with small, manageable habits, like spending 5 minutes each day reviewing your priorities, and gradually build up to more substantial routines as these habits become second nature. Powerful routines create a framework within which you can thrive, providing consistency in a world full of distractions. As you develop these habits, you'll find that they not only boost productivity, but also provide a sense of control, stability, and satisfaction. When your day is structured with purpose and intention, you're one step closer to mastering your time and creating a life aligned with your goals. Chapter 6. Overcoming Procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest roadblocks to mastering our time. Even with clear goals and well-defined routines, we often find ourselves delaying important tasks, allowing distractions to take over. In Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, revealing why we procrastinate and how to overcome it effectively. The root of procrastination often lies in our mindset. We tend to put off tasks that feel overwhelming, uncertain, or difficult. This avoidance is fueled by fears, fear of failure, fear of not doing well, or even fear of starting. The book teaches that understanding these mental barriers is the first step to breaking free from procrastination. When we confront what holds us back, we can take practical steps to move forward instead of letting those fears control us. One powerful strategy for overcoming procrastination is breaking down tasks into smaller, manageable steps. When a task feels daunting, we often avoid it altogether. But by dividing it into bite-sized pieces, we make it easier to begin. For instance, if you're working on a big project, start with just 10 to 15 minutes dedicated to the first small step, like gathering information or outlining your ideas. Once you take that first step, it's easier to build momentum and keep going. Another crucial element in beating procrastination is understanding that motivation doesn't always come before action. Often, it follows it. In other words, taking the first step, however small, creates a sense of accomplishment, which then builds motivation to keep going. The book emphasizes that we don't have to wait to feel motivated before we start. By simply beginning the task, we can kickstart a positive cycle of motivation and productivity. Setting deadlines is also essential. When we don't have clear time limits, we're more likely to put tasks off indefinitely. Try creating personal deadlines, even for smaller steps within a larger project. These micro-deadlines make it easier to stay accountable and provide a sense of urgency that keeps procrastination at bay. Highlights the importance of rewarding yourself for progress. Celebrating small wins reinforces positive behavior, making it more likely that we'll repeat those productive actions in the future. Each time you complete a part of your task, take a moment to acknowledge your progress, whether that's through a short break, a treat, or simply giving yourself credit. Overcoming procrastination isn't about being perfect or never delaying a task. It's about recognizing the moments when we're tempted to put things off and having strategies to take action anyway. By understanding why we procrastinate and learning to tackle tasks step by step, we empower ourselves to stay focused and make meaningful progress toward our goals. Procrastination may be a powerful habit, but with the right tools, we can master our time and take charge of our lives. Chapter 7. Creating Balance Through Effective Time Management. Mastering time isn't just about productivity and checking off tasks. It's about creating a balanced life where work, relationships, personal growth, and rest all have their place. In Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, Stoic emphasizes that real success in time management lies in balance, giving enough attention to each area of our lives to foster happiness, health, and fulfillment. To create this balance, we need to recognize the importance of prioritizing both our personal and professional lives. Many people mistakenly believe that to achieve their goals, they need to focus solely on work and productivity, often neglecting other crucial areas like self-care, hobbies, and family time. However, the book teaches that when we spread our attention across all areas that matter, we not only enhance our well-being, but also improve our performance in each area. One effective way to build balance is by defining boundaries between work and personal time. In today's always connected world, it's easy to let work spill into personal time, especially with emails and messages coming in at all hours. Setting clear boundaries, such as a cutoff time for work in the evening or taking tech-free breaks, helps us recharge and prevents burnout. When we're refreshed, we're more effective in every aspect of our lives. Another key to balance is scheduling time for relationships and personal growth, just as you would for work tasks. This includes dedicating time to connect with family and friends, engage in hobbies, exercise, and pursue learning. By setting time aside for these activities, you ensure that they don't get pushed aside by daily demands. Small rituals, like a weekly dinner with loved ones or a daily walk, can make a big difference in maintaining a well-rounded life. Stresses the importance of quality over quantity when it comes to time. Rather than simply spending more hours on tasks or with people, focus on being fully present. If you're working, immerse yourself in the task. If you're with loved ones, put away distractions and truly engage. This approach ensures that every hour counts, making each area of your life more fulfilling without requiring extra time. Remember that balance isn't about perfection. Life is dynamic, and some weeks may demand more focus on work, while others may allow for more personal time. Embrace flexibility and adjust as needed, but always return to the core areas that contribute to a balanced life. Check in with yourself regularly to ensure you're giving enough attention to the things that keep you grounded and happy. Creating balance through time management enables us to live a more meaningful and satisfying life. By allocating time to each priority and staying mindful of boundaries, we not only achieve our goals but also find joy and fulfillment along the way. Ultimately, balance is the key to mastering time and, in turn, mastering our lives. Chapter 8. Reflection and Adjustment. Mastering your time isn't a one-time effort. It's a continuous process of reflection and adjustment. In Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, regularly assessing how we spend our time is essential for long-term growth and improvement. By reflecting on our routines, identifying what's working and what isn't, and making necessary adjustments, we can stay aligned with our goals and keep moving forward with purpose. The first step to effective reflection is setting aside time, weekly, monthly, or quarterly, to evaluate your habits, routines, and overall use of time. This check-in allows you to see if you're on track with your goals or if you've drifted into time-wasting patterns. Ask yourself questions like, am I spending my time on things that truly matter? And what could I improve to get closer to my goals? Reflection like this helps you make conscious choices about your time instead of letting it slip by unnoticed. Another key element of reflection is identifying what's blocking your productivity. Sometimes we develop habits that seemed helpful initially, but now no longer serve us. Perhaps a particular routine has become more of a chore than a benefit, or maybe you're spending too much time on activities that don't contribute to your goals. By recognizing these obstacles, you can pivot and find new strategies that enhance your productivity and focus. After reflecting, the next step is adjustment. Adjusting doesn't mean you need to overhaul everything. Often, small tweaks can make a big difference. For instance, if you've noticed that your energy is higher in the morning, you might adjust your schedule to tackle more challenging tasks earlier in the day. Or if you're spending too much time on minor tasks, you could try delegating or automating them to free up your time for more important activities. Regular adjustment also helps you stay adaptable in a world that's constantly changing. New priorities may arise, or personal interests might shift, and being open to modifying your time management approach keeps you aligned with what's truly meaningful. The goal is not to rigidly stick to a plan, but to remain flexible and responsive to your needs and goals. Reflection and adjustment give you a sense of progress. Seeing how far you've come, acknowledging small wins, and correcting course when necessary keeps you motivated and confident. These regular check-ins serve as a powerful reminder that you're in control of your time and your life. Reflection and adjustment are essential for anyone seeking to master their time. They ensure that you're always growing, improving, and staying aligned with your purpose. Through this cycle of assessment and adaptation, you can continue making the most of every moment, building a life that reflects your goals, values, and dreams. Chapter 9. Making Every Moment Count. Master Your Time, or It Will Master You is about making every moment count. Emphasizes that true mastery of time isn't just about productivity. It's about living a life filled with purpose, meaning, and joy. Time is precious because it's finite, and when we make the conscious choice to use each moment intentionally, we create a life we're proud of, one where every action, big or small, contributes to our well-being and growth. To make every moment count, the first step is cultivating mindfulness. This means being fully present in whatever you're doing, whether it's working on a big project, spending time with loved ones, or simply relaxing. By being mindful, we can enjoy each experience fully instead of rushing through it. Mindfulness teaches us to slow down and appreciate life as it happens, adding depth and richness to every day. Another powerful way to give each moment purpose is by aligning our daily activities with our larger goals and values. When our actions reflect what we genuinely care about, even ordinary tasks feel meaningful. For example, if health is important to you, a daily exercise routine becomes more than just a task on a checklist. It becomes a commitment to yourself. By connecting each task with a greater purpose, we transform how we experience time, making every minute feel valuable. Practice gratitude as part of this approach. Gratitude helps us focus on what we have instead of what we lack, shifting our mindset to a more positive and appreciative state. When we recognize and celebrate small blessings, whether it's a productive day, a good meal, or time with family, we enrich our lives. By making gratitude a daily habit, we start to see time not as something to control or race against, but as a gift to cherish. A key element in making every moment count is embracing impermanence. Time is constantly moving, and every experience, good or bad, eventually passes. By accepting this, we're reminded not to take time for granted. Embracing impermanence encourages us to live fully, to prioritize what matters, and to let go of worries that don't serve us. It's a reminder to invest in meaningful relationships, pursue personal growth, and find joy in the journey, knowing that each day is unique. As you go through your life, remember that true mastery of time means more than just getting things done. It means creating a life that resonates with your deepest values and brings you fulfillment. By making every moment count, we honor the time we have and create a legacy of purpose, growth, and happiness. And that brings us to the heart of Master Your Time, or it will master you. Time is more than just hours ticking by. It's the substance of our lives. So let's use it wisely, savor each moment, and build a life that reflects our highest aspirations. Chapter 10. The Journey of Mastering Your Time. Reflections of Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, reminds us that mastering time is a lifelong journey. It's not about finding a quick fix or perfect schedule, but about continuously growing, adjusting, and aligning our actions with what we value most. Mastering time means becoming the architect of your life, building it day by day with purpose, intention, and a clear vision of what matters to you. The journey of time mastery begins with self-awareness. Understanding your habits, strengths, and areas for improvement helps you make smarter choices with your time. Reflect on what truly drives you, what distracts you, and what you hope to accomplish. Knowing yourself allows you to design a life where your time reflects your unique passions and goals. This journey also requires patience and resilience. There will be days when you feel productive and fulfilled, and others when things don't go as planned. Time mastery isn't about perfection, but about staying committed to your goals and values, even when setbacks occur. Embrace the process, knowing that each day is an opportunity to refine your approach and get a little closer to your ideal life. The book highlights the importance of celebrating progress along the way. Small wins are building blocks of long-term success. When you acknowledge your achievements, whether it's completing a challenging project, sticking to a new habit, or even taking a needed rest day, you build confidence and motivation. Celebrating these steps reminds you of how far you've come, fueling you to continue. Master Your Time, or It Will Master You encourages us to stay flexible and open to change. Life is dynamic, and our needs, goals, and priorities will evolve. Time mastery means being adaptable, ready to realign your focus as new opportunities or challenges arise. This flexibility allows you to keep growing and prevents burnout, ensuring that you're always moving in a direction that feels right for you. The journey of mastering your time is one of self-discovery and intentional living. By continuously refining how you spend your days, you're not just managing hours. You're creating a meaningful life. Remember, each day is a new chance to make choices that bring you closer to your dreams. Stay committed, stay flexible, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. Mastering time is about living fully, deeply, and authentically. Embrace this journey, for it is in mastering your time that you ultimately master your life. Chapter 11. Living with Purpose and Legacy. Master Your Time, or It Will Master You takes a deeper look at why mastering time matters beyond just personal success. It's about living with purpose and leaving a legacy. Emphasizes that when we use our time wisely, we're not only improving our own lives, but also creating a positive impact that can outlast us. Time mastery allows us to live intentionally, to contribute to the world, and to build a legacy that reflects our highest values. Living with purpose starts by identifying what truly matters to you. This might be personal growth, meaningful relationships, contributing to your community, or creating something that inspires others. When you know your purpose, your actions and decisions become aligned with this greater vision, making each day feel purposeful and valuable. Your time becomes a tool for bringing this purpose to life, not just a measure of hours spent. The book encourages us to consider our legacy, the impact we want to leave behind. Legacy isn't just about fame or recognition. It's about the positive changes you make in others' lives, the values you live by, and the inspiration you provide. Each day, by dedicating time to things that matter, you're contributing to this legacy. Whether through kindness, creativity, or commitment to a cause, every effort adds to the meaningful mark you leave on the world. To create a purposeful legacy, master your time or it will master you suggests living with integrity and consistency. Show up each day as the person you aspire to be, even in small actions. These consistent efforts, over time, define who you are and what you represent. Your legacy is built in the everyday choices you make, from how you spend your time to how you treat others. This chapter also reminds us of the importance of giving back. By using our time and resources to uplift others, we create ripples of positive impact that extend beyond our immediate circles. Teaching, mentoring, or simply supporting those around us are powerful ways to use time meaningfully, creating a legacy of compassion and generosity. Master your time or it will master you leaves us with a powerful message. Mastering time isn't just about personal goals. It's about contributing to something larger than ourselves. When we live intentionally and make purposeful choices, we create a life that not only brings us fulfillment, but also inspires others. Time is the canvas on which we paint our lives. By mastering it, we're given the opportunity to create something beautiful, something lasting. So live each day with purpose, contribute where you can, and remember that the legacy you build is crafted with every moment you choose to spend meaningfully. Chapter 12. Embracing the Journey of Time Mastery. The concluding chapter of Master Your Time, or It Will Master You emphasizes that time mastery is not a destination, but an ongoing journey of growth, self-discovery, and fulfillment. While we may not always get everything right, the act of striving to use our time well is a pursuit worth dedicating ourselves to. Embracing the journey itself, with all its successes and setbacks, is what makes life rich and meaningful. Embracing imperfection is a key part of this journey. Life will always bring unexpected changes, obstacles, and moments where we lose track of our goals. Instead of letting these moments discourage us, we're encouraged to see them as opportunities to reset and realign. Time mastery is about flexibility and resilience. It's about learning to adapt, recommit, and continue forward with renewed purpose. Another essential aspect of this journey is learning to appreciate the present. While it's important to plan for the future, life ultimately unfolds in the present. By staying mindful and engaging fully with the here and now, we make every moment more valuable. When we appreciate the journey itself, we find joy in the process, making it easier to stay committed and balanced in our approach to time. The book also highlights the power of celebrating progress rather than waiting for perfect outcomes. Each small step forward, whether it's adopting a new productive habit, setting a boundary, or finding a few extra minutes of focus, brings us closer to mastering our time. Recognizing these incremental improvements fuels our motivation and reminds us of the positive changes we're creating in our lives. Master your time or it will master you leaves us with a powerful reminder. Time mastery is deeply personal. There is no single right way to use time. It's about creating a life that aligns with our own unique goals, dreams, and values. Each of us will define success and fulfillment differently, and our time mastery journey should reflect our individuality. Time is both a gift and a responsibility. Embrace this journey with patience, curiosity, and purpose. Trust that each choice, each mindful moment, and each commitment to growth shapes a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful. Remember, time mastery is about creating a life that not only meets our goals but resonates deeply with who we are and who we strive to become. We close this exploration of Master Your Time, or It Will Master You. Let's carry forward these lessons with intention. May we all find the courage to master our time, and in doing so, create a life that is rich, impactful, and authentically ours. Chapter 13. A Life of Fulfillment Through Time Mastery. Master Your Time, or It Will Master You explores the ultimate outcome of time mastery, a life of deep fulfillment. When we commit to mastering our time, we don't just become more productive. We begin to live in alignment with our true purpose, experiencing a profound sense of satisfaction and contentment in every area of life. Fulfillment isn't simply the result of achieving our goals. It's the byproduct of consistently making meaningful choices with our time. A fulfilled life is one where we prioritize what genuinely matters: our relationships, our passions, and our growth. Societal pressures or external expectations that don't resonate with us. Instead, we are urged to focus on living according to our own values and defining success on our terms. This approach transforms time mastery into a path toward authenticity, where every action reflects who we are and what we truly want. Central to achieving this sense of fulfillment is the practice of gratitude and presence. By appreciating the journey, we begin to see that fulfillment isn't found in some far-off future moment, but in the present, where we choose to engage fully with our experiences. When we're grateful for each moment and intentional with our choices, life feels fuller, richer, and more meaningful. Giving back and contributing to others also plays a key role in a life of fulfillment. The book teaches that true time mastery goes beyond self-improvement. It's about using our time to make a positive impact. Whether through acts of kindness, supporting others' growth, or sharing knowledge, giving back brings a sense of purpose that enhances our own fulfillment. These contributions remind us that we are part of something larger than ourselves, creating a ripple effect that extends the benefits of our time mastery to those around us. Master Your Time, or It Will Master You encourages us to embrace the journey of self-actualization. Fulfillment comes not just from achieving external milestones, but from realizing our full potential, growing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This journey of self-discovery and personal growth continues throughout our lives, evolving as we do, and helping us uncover new dimensions of who we are. Life of fulfillment isn't about filling every minute with action, but about filling every action with meaning. By mastering our time, we gain the power to create a life that is not only productive, but also profoundly fulfilling. A life that reflects our true essence and leaves a legacy of purpose and impact. We're reminded that mastering time is a journey toward a richer, more satisfying life. By aligning our time with our purpose, by being present, by giving back, and by constantly growing, we find that time itself becomes a source of fulfillment, shaping a life that is full, balanced, and authentically ours. Chapter 14. Time as a Path to Inner Peace. Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, explores an often overlooked aspect of time mastery: its potential to cultivate inner peace. Beyond productivity, success, or fulfillment, mastering time can be a path toward tranquility and harmony within ourselves. When we consciously manage our time, we free ourselves from the stress of feeling rushed, the anxiety of unfinished tasks, and the burden of regrets over wasted moments. Time mastery becomes a way to achieve mental clarity and emotional calm. Inner peace begins with letting go of perfectionism. The quest for perfection often leaves us feeling anxious and unsatisfied. Time mastery isn't about squeezing perfection out of every minute, but about finding balance and letting go of unnecessary pressure. By accepting that some things will go unfinished, or that some days will be less productive than others, we create room for self-compassion and reduce stress. Another key to finding inner peace through time mastery is embracing simplicity. Life today is filled with complexities and distractions, from endless digital notifications to an overwhelming array of commitments. Simplifying our schedules and focusing on what genuinely matters allows us to slow down and be present. When we eliminate non-essential tasks and declutter our lives, we make space for stillness and reflection, fostering a sense of calm that's hard to achieve in a hectic, overfilled day. Practicing mindfulness and gratitude further enhances this sense of peace. By grounding ourselves in the present moment and appreciating it fully, we quiet the mental noise that comes from worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Time mastery then becomes not only about what we do with our time, but also about how we experience each moment. When we approach time mindfully, even ordinary tasks take on a peaceful quality, and life feels more grounded and centered. The book also highlights the importance of setting boundaries to protect our peace. Time mastery includes saying no to demands that disrupt our focus and invade our personal space. By setting clear boundaries, we prioritize our mental and emotional health, reserving time for rest, reflection, and activities that nurture us. These boundaries allow us to live without the constant pressure of overcommitment and overstimulation, creating a sanctuary of calm in our daily lives. Master your time, or it will master you suggests that time mastery is not only a path to a more productive life, but a journey to a more peaceful one. By consciously managing our time, embracing simplicity, and practicing mindfulness, we create a life that feels both purposeful and serene. Inner peace is found not in controlling every moment, but in learning to live harmoniously within it. We bring this exploration to a close. Let's remember that the true gift of mastering our time is the freedom to live with clarity, purpose, and peace. By creating a balanced and intentional life, we not only achieve our goals but also cultivate a quiet strength within, a sense of inner calm that allows us to face life's challenges with grace and resilience. Chapter 15. Embracing the present and letting go of the future. Master your time, or it will master you invites us to adopt a powerful mindset shift, embracing the present fully while letting go of an obsessive focus on the future. While planning and goal setting are essential to effective time management, true mastery of time also means learning to live fully in the now, appreciating each moment for what it is. The book teaches that by releasing our fixation on what's to come, we unlock a deeper sense of contentment, gratitude, and joy in our daily lives. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring our future. It means understanding that the most valuable way to impact the future is to make the best of today. When we're constantly looking ahead, we often overlook the richness of the moment in front of us. By cultivating presence, we bring our full attention to the tasks, conversations, and experiences of today, making each one more meaningful and fulfilling. The book also highlights the importance of letting go of control over future outcomes. Often, we feel anxious or stressed because we try to predict and control every aspect of what's to come. This tendency can lead to unnecessary worry and prevent us from enjoying life as it unfolds. Instead, embracing uncertainty with a sense of openness allows us to focus on what we can control, the actions we take in the present, while trusting that the future will take care of itself. Practicing gratitude is another way to deepen our presence in the now. By regularly reflecting on the small joys and successes of each day, we anchor ourselves in the present and cultivate a sense of satisfaction with what we have. Gratitude shifts our perspective, helping us appreciate the journey rather than focusing solely on the destination. This practice not only increases happiness, but also reduces stress, allowing us to face the future with a calm and grounded mindset. The chapter encourages us to find joy in simple moments, moments that might otherwise pass unnoticed in the rush of daily life. Taking time to appreciate a quiet morning, a meaningful conversation, or even a peaceful walk outdoors reminds us that life is not only about achievements and milestones. It's also about savoring the little moments that bring us peace and fulfillment. Master your time, or it will master you reminds us that true time mastery is as much about living fully in the present as it is about planning for the future. By embracing today, letting go of what we can't control, and finding gratitude in our everyday lives, we create a life that is both purposeful and rich in meaning. Each day becomes an opportunity to live with intention, joy, and appreciation for the journey, knowing that the most powerful way to shape the future is by making the most of the present. Chapter 16. The Power of Self-Discipline in Time Mastery. Master your time, or it will master you. We're introduced to one of the most essential components of effective time management, self-discipline. While time management strategies, planning tools, and routines are all helpful, they can only take us so far without the ability to stay consistent and focused. Self-discipline is what turns intentions into actions and helps us stick to our commitments, even when motivation fades. Self-discipline begins with making intentional choices each day. This means committing to actions that align with our goals, even if they're challenging or inconvenient. By building the habit of making these intentional choices, we strengthen our ability to follow through, regardless of how we feel in the moment. For instance, even if we'd rather hit the snooze button, choosing to get up and work toward our goals develops a sense of inner strength and reliability that fuels lasting progress. The book emphasizes that self-discipline is like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it becomes. Small acts of discipline, like setting aside time to read or sticking to a morning routine, gradually build our capacity for more challenging goals. By focusing on these manageable actions, we create a foundation that supports larger ambitions. Self-discipline doesn't mean forcing ourselves to work nonstop. It's about consistently choosing actions that lead us closer to the life we want. One of the book's key lessons on self-discipline is the importance of avoiding instant gratification. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to prioritize short-term pleasure over long-term benefits, whether that means choosing to scroll on social media instead of working on a project or opting for relaxation over productivity. However, mastering time requires a willingness to delay immediate gratification for the sake of greater rewards down the line. By reminding ourselves of the bigger picture, we become more willing to invest in actions that pay off in the long run. Another essential aspect of self-discipline is embracing discomfort. Growth often requires stepping out of our comfort zones, whether that means tackling difficult tasks, learning new skills, or making sacrifices. Developing self-discipline means learning to be comfortable with discomfort, knowing that these temporary challenges bring us closer to our goals. Over time, we build resilience, making it easier to face and overcome obstacles. The book encourages practicing self-compassion alongside self-discipline. No one is perfectly disciplined all the time, and setbacks are part of the journey. By treating ourselves with understanding and kindness when we fall short, we're better equipped to recover and refocus on our goals without becoming discouraged. Self-discipline is the backbone of true time mastery. It empowers us to make choices aligned with our dreams and to stay on course, even when things get tough. By consistently exercising self-discipline, delaying short-term gratification, and embracing challenges, we build the foundation for a life of purpose and achievement. And as we strengthen this essential skill, we take control not only of our time but also of the path our life takes, leading to growth, fulfillment, and lasting success. Chapter 17. The Role of Rest and Renewal in Time Mastery. Master your time, or it will master you. We explore a crucial but often overlooked element of effective time management: the power of rest and renewal. While discipline, productivity, and goal setting are essential, true time mastery also means knowing when to pause, recharge, and restore our energy. Rest isn't just a break from productivity. It's a key part of sustaining long-term focus, creativity, and resilience. Understanding the necessity of rest is the first step. In today's culture, we're often encouraged to keep pushing forward, leading to burnout and diminishing returns. The book emphasizes that rest is not a waste of time. It's an investment in our well-being and performance. By giving ourselves permission to step back, we prevent burnout, allowing us to return to our tasks with renewed energy and a fresh perspective. One powerful way to incorporate rest is through scheduled breaks and recovery periods. These breaks can be as simple as taking short pauses during the workday, allowing our minds to relax and refocus. Larger blocks of rest, like weekends off or even vacations, provide more profound rejuvenation, helping us avoid the mental and physical exhaustion that comes from nonstop productivity. These periods of downtime allow us to recharge, so we're better equipped to tackle our responsibilities with full energy and clarity. Another essential aspect of rest is prioritizing sleep. High-quality sleep directly impacts our cognitive abilities, emotional resilience, and physical health, making it one of the most effective ways to enhance productivity. The book emphasizes that cutting sleep to make more time is counterproductive. Sleep-deprived minds and bodies perform far less efficiently. By committing to a consistent sleep routine, we're supporting our ability to focus, solve problems, and stay motivated during the day. The concept of active rest is also introduced as a way to rejuvenate without complete inactivity. Activities like walking, light exercise, meditation, or engaging in hobbies provide mental relaxation while still allowing us to recharge. These practices foster creativity, allowing our minds to wander and form connections that often lead to fresh ideas and insights. Active rest can be an enjoyable and fulfilling way to balance productivity with relaxation. The book encourages us to embrace the mindset of slowing down to speed up. By balancing periods of intense focus with genuine relaxation, we create a rhythm that's sustainable over time. This balance prevents burnout and fosters a steady, consistent approach to our goals, rather than short bursts of productivity followed by exhaustion. Slowing down in this way helps us stay engaged and enthusiastic about our work and life, creating a productive life that's also joyful and fulfilling. Rest and renewal are fundamental to true time mastery. By intentionally incorporating periods of rest, quality sleep, and active relaxation, we maintain our physical, mental, and emotional well-being, enabling us to achieve our goals without sacrificing our health. Time mastery, as the book beautifully concludes, is about creating a balanced life that not only accomplishes dreams, but also enjoys the journey. Embracing rest as a vital part of this journey is key to sustaining our energy, creativity, and fulfillment for years to come. As we conclude Master Your Time, or It Will Master You, we're left with a profound understanding. Time mastery isn't merely about productivity or squeezing more tasks into each day. It's about designing a life that reflects our values, passions, and purpose, a life where each moment is spent intentionally, creating a deep sense of fulfillment and peace. This book has guided us through strategies to prioritize, set goals, establish routines, overcome procrastination, and practice self-discipline, all while reminding us of the essential role of rest, mindfulness, and presence. True time mastery is a journey, one that calls us to balance ambition with gratitude, action with rest, and goals with personal growth. It's about learning to harness time as a resource for self-discovery, creativity, and meaningful impact, rather than as a ticking clock to race against. When we embrace this perspective, we transform time from a source of stress into an ally that supports our most cherished dreams and aspirations. Mastering time is about living fully. It's about savoring the present, preparing thoughtfully for the future, and embracing each day as an opportunity to become the person we wish to be. By implementing the principles in this book, we're not just managing time, we're mastering ourselves. And in doing so, we're crafting a life that's rich in purpose, joy, and lasting impact. As you move forward, remember that time mastery is within your reach. Take each step with intention. Treat each moment with care, and let your life reflect the legacy you wish to leave behind.